Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for my client Garrett's vlog. And we took Garrett over to this block 2-3-day-a-week training. He wanted to try it. We know that his overpress has just climbed and climbed and climbed, and his bench has been his worst lift. It's been going up the slowest, and he needs more chest. So I told him, look, let's prioritize your chest. Let's have just a very serious bench day with a lot of chest pressing and tricep work. And skip the overhead press day. Of course, his first day with it, he was a little unhappy. And we'll go into that because we've been working on some of his form issues on the plus sets. And I've told him we have to fix these things. And he's like, oh, I'm not performing as well. It's like, we have to set the ego to the side. We have to set the ego to the side because if we're doing touch and go reps, well, that's not a performance increase. You're not getting stronger. You're just touch and going. We're getting arm bend and jerking on the deadlift, right? Going to tear a bicep. Which, you guys who saw my status, one of my elite guys just looks like he may have tore a bicep on his plus set. But again, not checking the ego, not doing the stuff that I want my lifters to do. All right? Gets you hurt. Start moving big weights for reps. You got to check your ego at the door, guys. But his squats were on fire. New training max. Went up. His 85%, he got 10 reps. 10 reps. I almost feel like at this point, I want to take his squat accessory over to clean up the other issues with his deadlift. You know why? Because his squat is just climbing. His squat is climbing. Like we're doing phenomenally well. What do we do on his squat day, though? I'm trying to get more pull-ups. I want to get a little more back on him. Get a little more stability on the benching. His back is coming along. Like, back is nice and lean. It's wide. I want to keep putting size on it, though. It's gotten bigger, but we need it bigger still. So, we do back off work on squats. We do goblet squats. We're doing pull-ups. Does hanging leg raises. Okay? Because we're on to 3 days of training, we need to make sure we get enough of all the work in here. He's still an intermediate. He can handle a little more total sets and reps and some stuff, so we will. We'll do all that. All right, hanging leg raises. You guys know how I feel about that. That comes up in the live streams all the time. Everyone's like, Jason, what do you think the best ab exercises are? My clients you see doing hanging leg raises. The only ab exercise you see me do, it's not that I don't occasionally do some other stuff off camera. That's the one I really focus on. The only one I do every week, so that's what you guys see. All right, the benching, he was a little unhappy. He's like, I only got 5 reps. But they're paused. They're paused. And the ass mostly didn't leave the bench. So what more do we want? Okay. They're legit. The reps count. Because if the other stuff's going on, they don't count. Who cares? If we can just cheat and cheat and cheat and get more reps, are we getting stronger? No, I want to see that bar blast off your chest from a dead stop. Again, he needs more chest. Needs more chest. Now, he missed some of his supplemental work as far as filming it this week, so it made the vlog a little short. So I'm going to make you guys watch the best deadlift a couple times to get the vlog to the length that I need it to make them worth putting up. So, Garrett, I need you to film everything, brother. Get me those dumbbell presses. Get me everything. We need 8 minutes of footage. But it's bench day. Pretty straightforward now, isn't it? We flat bench. We dumbbell press, we do dumbbell extensions. We need some tricep work in there. Now, the deadlifts, he was unhappy. He's like, I only got 6 reps with my 5 plus because he's used to getting like 10 every time on a new one. I'm like, okay. But if you got 6 reps at 85% training max, the training max isn't quite your true max, is it? Right? It's not your true max. And they're cleaner. You've got to work on that arm bend. It wasn't 100% perfect, but it was a little better. There's still a little bit of squatting there, but notice that backgrounding still happening. Okay? Got to clean that up. I think I'm going to have to add some work for that. Because as he's getting stronger, what's happened? His deadlift has gone up. As his deadlift has gone up past 400, we're seeing those old habits return. Why? It's compensatory strength. So we're going to have to fix that. And I can fix it by, rotating some of the work we do for the squats. His squats are doing great. Do we really need a bunch of supplemental work? I don't think we do. I want to build his hamstrings. So coming phases, we may put a little more work there. Right? We might work that posterior chain a little more. Because we've got to get rid of those weak links. We can't have those. We can't have it causing that compensation. I want to clean that back up. His deadlift is plenty strong now and it's going up. But we're at a point to where when we're seeing that compensatory strength getting more pronounced again as he gets stronger, what does that mean? It means we're going to stall. We don't like stalls. So, just like we're prioritizing the bench, we may need to prioritize those weak links. Because look at what we're having happening here. Even though he's even squatting the weight up a little bit, still, we've got to work on that. Notice that low back rounding? Even though he's pushing back. Hamstrings. Got to bring up those hamstrings. So how are we going to do that? It's going to be a question of, do I want it to carry over to his squat also? Or do I want to make the hamstring work very specific to his deadlifts? Or do I want to double down and do both? Maybe we need to do both. Maybe his quads are now strong enough that we can keep them going just from the squatting and deadlifting. We might be in that situation. Because I just raised his training max on his squat and he just did 10 reps anyways. We're good. Might want to fix all that. Might want to shift all of our real focus towards the hamstrings and the pecs. All right, this is where he's weakest. This is why we're seeing these weak points in these lifts. All right, and that's the difference. One of the difference between a novice and an intermediate. My novice lifters do, well, do I need to work on weak points? No, you need to keep practicing the big lifts. Intermediates need to really work weak points. That's one of the biggest differences. Now, people say, well, what's the difference between an intermediate and an advanced lifter then? Advanced lifters have to worry more about fatigue management. They'll overtrain. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.